no man, some more Jade Empire. Yeah, I tried to do the intro at a later thing, but I kind of found it was embarrassing because I wasn't anywhere close. So anyway, let's get started again, shall we? We at the door.
Not all spirits succumb to bestial rage. A strong will can transcend death. These beings may have powers beyond any living foe, and intelligence to beguile and confuse. All will suffer if the dead remain this way. Soon you must leave Two Rivers. Seek the source of this problem, even if it leads to the heart of the Empire. I have old friends who may guide you, but I have old enemies too. The cave is secure. Meditate on what you see here. When you leave, all will be changed.
Are you done? Are you done?
That was cute. You ain't my grandpappy, boy! Oh, you the old real master. I see you. Boom. How do I cloud the way, man? You are a ghost.
There are some inconsistencies in your story.
Oh, you'll make me understand? You make me understand? What am I supposed to understand? Is that I can throw these hands for free? Because I already know that. Will you let me finish an attack? This is why I hate fighting ghosts. They always cheat. Fuck, man. Must pay my respects. What's going on? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, shit. I knew I shouldn't have popped no mollies. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. I have a restraining order on you.
It's a trap!
My powers stretch thin, bled away, and you are too small, too mortal to truly understand.
Fuck you.
But small things can move beneath the notice of others. Your master hopes that you will grow strong while he leads the predators away. His reasons are clouded, but you must find a way through the fog. You are the one who can hear, the one who can act. Search. But look also for yourself. You are a spirit monk, and you are the last.
Yeah, according to this game, you're like the chosen one. You were like this world's Jedi, but with ghosts. Like, you can do all these amazing things, apparently, but you're also the last of your kind. So it's like, if you guys are like Whovians, then you're basically the Doctor before he figured out that Gallifrey was saved by his own self. Except there is no saved race or nothing. You are literally the last. So I'm just gonna let her explain.
I do not have the strength to answer.
Alright, she doesn't answer because fuck you for trying to get knowledge.
You are a bitch!
Spirits are lost with no shepherd, no guardians. You must restore us.
I don't have to do shit.
Choose a focus. It will guide you. But when you know both sides of the Veil of Death, ability alone will save you. I have a moment of power, a window to grant knowledge of a primal energy. You must choose between ice and fire, and I will grant the skill to bring them to your hands.
I don't know, lady. I already told a lot of people that if I watched another Ralph Bakshi movie, I would gut them like fish. But I'm just gonna ask this because a lot of people will be like, if you choose this one, V, does that mean you don't get the other? I'll let her explain.
I have energy enough only to instill knowledge of one, not both. Knowledge of the other may come in time, but not today.
That's game speak for basically saying you will get it, but just not today. You'll get it at a later chapter, but in this chapter you have to choose between one. Ooh, look at the choices. You can either use fire, where it could spit it so hot that you turn into a dragon and spew hot flames, or you could be very cold and make it rain hell like an old man from before. But a lot of the villains have fire, and only a certain ghost have ice, so which one would I choose? Which one? Which fucking one?
Down with it! Yes! Get on with it!
For Bruce, I would say that since he moves like water, he needs to freeze that water for ice, so I'm gonna need ice.
Emotions burn, but the spirit can also turn cold and strike with grim resolve. Command this, and you chill the hearts of your enemies. Yours is the power of Ice Shard.
I know.
There is no inherent villainy in any martial action, only in the hearts of those who wield them. If you rely too much on simple force, then you cannot act without it.
Like those with guns.
I can do no more. I must fade. Pity those spirits that have grown twisted. You will come to know their pain when life leaves you. Pity the world if you fail, Spirit Monk, for you are the last.
I know, you already said that like, I don't know how many times. And imagine how frustrating it must be to hear that all over again after playing it over and over again. Oh, hello, Deus Ex Machina. Where have you been? Sadly, I can't leave, though, because although I got the magic skill, there are still things to collect in this bitch. Like that. And this. See, level up. Yeah, this is another side quest. You see this right here? You can collect either the Viper Palm if you get the special edition, or pay attention now. If you're really into some level grinding for a different style, you can get the Iron Palm more easily, just so you can be like, oh, I got a secret technique, peace.
Alrighty then.
But either or is just the same technique with just different subtle changes. Now the only thing is, I'm just trying to go all around to find out if there are some other scrolls you need to read to get another book completion. And then as soon as I'm done with that, as you can see right here, there's no way to go out the door. You can only go out through the vortex. For those wondering, why don't you just go out through the door? Alright, okay. We're just gonna be walking a bit. Can't break that. Then as soon as we get to the surface, the plot ends up going mad crazy, B. What the fuck is up, Lee? I have returned from the dark side.
What are you doing out here? You are supposed to be meditating on the amulet, and what you have learned for at least another day.
I didn't want to deal with that bullshit. Look how goofy he smiles.
The spirit released you. That explains your strength.
I just love how it's just like, our spirit released you?
Development I did not
My student, are you on drugs?
anything to do with your amulet.
Even though he probably is my dealer.
Tell me, did you learn anything about...
I mean, look how his eyes are shaped, man. Look like he is a dealer. Like, listen, I'll teach you some martial arts stuff if you bought this dime bag of opium. Oh, man. Boom.
Be careful. I do not want you to be misled by sources I cannot...
Oh, no, I'm not misled by sources. I'm misled by you being a fuckboy.
I regret that my actions caused their downfall. 20 years ago, the Empire was mired in drought. Your people revered the Water Dragon, so their Temple of Dirge was the ideal place to ask the heavens for help. But the Water Dragon governed more than just moisture. The drought was part of the natural order, and not for mortals to alter. The spirit monks denied us access. The Emperor was incensed. He asked me to plan a display of power that would force their compliance. As our armies marched, I realized how wrong we were.
You was ready to believe that bullshit? Look at that ugly, mean face.
He could not be dissuaded. I fled with you as the rest of your people were killed. You must discover for yourself what being the last of your kind means. What else did this vision reveal? You are only to retrieve the amulet, learn to place gems in it, and meditate on your future. I don't want you to be distracted.
Master Lee, there's still no sign of her.
What? What is it? I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Dawnstar, as I told you, Master. She went missing after Gao's men were discovered in the school. The state of her room suggests some sort of fight took place.
I see. She is not there.
No, Master Lee. There's no sign of her.
I see. This may prove useful. Thank you, Jinwu. You may go. Your appearance put Gao's disgrace out of my mind, but it would seem that your early exit from the caves has come at just the right time.
Because the plot demanded it. I fucking knew. And what were you doing when Bae was kidnapped?
I don't know.
I doubt she has come to harm. She is a strong woman, as you know. That doesn't mean you shouldn't search for her. It will be a good measure of your ability. What better way to show mastery over your abilities than to turn them towards helping your seek her out?
I don't care about the students per se. I just care about getting some pwn. I mean, look at me. Look at me. Do I look like I give a fuck about some kind of student in trouble unless it was Dawnstar? So I'm gonna be going right away.
That is good. Time is very important. Here, take some silver.
I ain't asking Van Doe for shit. Don't even finish that
Silver
sentence.
gems are viewed as trinkets and used by self-professed healers and would-be sorcerers, but you can unlock their full potential. Make sure you have everything you need when you leave to find Dawnstar. Do not cloud your mind with anything else. When you return, your course will be clear.
When I return, the whole landscape will be changed. We'll get to that in a second. So, do y'all want to see something cool before we go on that trip, though? You see this lion statue? Let's begin the small little task at hand, shall we? So, you remember that little statue that was up there in one of the previous videos? When I went to town on 2 students that were trying to act like they were flexing?
Yes! Yes!
Alright, so you see this lion head. You see it? I'm gonna leave a silver in the bowl. I'm gonna take the lion head, right? Only costing me 1 silver. Then we're gonna go all the way down here. And once we're all the way down here, if Brucey would hurry the fuck up, we all the way down here. And now that we down here, I'm going to first go into the chest right here. I'm going to take the lion head. I'm going to take the lion head. First, I'm going to place the token there. And then I'm going to do this and this first. Then I'm going to remove 1 to add this. And I'm going to remove another to place this.
You will see the interconnectedness of all things. Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
And boom! We have Gaze of the Lion. Now what does Gaze of the Lion do? I'm going to show you after we level up Brucey. As you can see right here, we are stacked as fuck. I'm even going to focus a little bit on, you know, focus. And now that we got a new technique right over here, going to back out of there. Now that I'm backed out of there, we're going to then add a little bit more to Leaping Tiger. But then we're not done yet. As you can see from all these new quests going on, along with the quest for the Iron Thumb, we also have some other newer things going on around us. Now then, for what we see, we then also have these things. Like the legacy thing from reading all of the scroll thingies give us 7 more focus, which allows us to wield weapons longer. And then from completing one of the other things, we also get Alloyed Body from the Ultimate series of exercises. And then from there, we also have Structured Body, which gives us extra health and Intimidation. What does Intimidation do? I'm going to show you guys in a second as like an alternative choice to some combat choices. But here is what Gaze of the Lion does. Here's the description, but it also gives us extra health and extra focus. Now with this sort of thing, it also helps so that even if you're a low level right here, your stats right here exponentially rise. And from there, you are kind of more beefy than just your regular levels 3 or 4 at this stage of the game. However,
I hope someone in the village... I hope Dawnstar didn't leave the village. The path goes through the swamp, and that's a very dangerous place.
don't interrupt me when I'm trying to explain things to my audience. However, when you're automatically just trying to level grind, this will help you in a grander way. As for everyone else in the school, from just doing all those skills, you could either level grind over here for some extra levels if you don't feel confident, or if you're like me and don't give a fuck, you can then just go out the gate right here, say your last words to Jing Wow.
When you left the cavern.
Jing.
She's gone. I don't know where she could have gone, but Wen or Lin might have some idea.
Or, as I'm going to do right now, I'm going to talk to Kai Min one last time. She don't know shit. I'm going to talk to Smiling Mountain just for some stuff. Just so that you guys can be like, I'm going to be killed or something. Here is what he sells. He ain't got jack shit, and I ain't got time to waste on some stuff that I can get early on in my journey elsewhere. However, since I did also equip some other stuff, yeah, you can only equip one at a time or two. It's weird.
No.
See, you can't really spar all that much, so your options for that is limited. You just gotta go balls deep in, or level grind before you fight Gao, a fucking bitch ass lesser.
Lit it up as my stage.